guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 13-week pregnancy update. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I make pregnancy update videos. I'm also moving into our farmhouse in a couple weeks and I'm going to be doing a ton of videos about decor, organization, cleaning, vlogs, just motherhood lifestyle type videos. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love if you would subscribe. I'll also leave a link to all my pregnancy updates and just pregnancy related videos like our gender reveal and all that good stuff. I will leave it linked above and also down below so you can get all caught up. Alright, so I know I've mentioned before that I use multiple different pregnancy apps on my phone, and I noticed for week 13 that some of my apps said I was in the second trimester, while other apps said I was still in the first trimester and would be in the second trimester at week 14. And this was driving me crazy because I needed to know for my own sanity if I was in the second trimester or if I wasn't, because with my first pregnancy, me reaching the second trimester meant the elimination of pretty much all of my bad, nasty, like first trimester symptoms, and I was just so excited to know that I was out of that and hopefully in the clear. I've been feeling so much better, so I just wanted to clarify. When does the second trimester start? So after doing a bunch of research, this is what I found out. When you are at week 12, it is your last full week in your first trimester. Week 13 and 2 days is when you are technically in your second trimester. So week 13, you're really only in your first trimester for 2 days, and then you're in your second trimester for the rest of the week. And week 14 is your first full week in your second trimester. So it just depends on the app that you use as to what they consider the second trimester. Since week 13 is kind of a weird one and you're in your first trimester the first 2 days and then the rest of the week you're in your second trimester, some apps just count it as the second trimester while others wait until your first full week, which is week 14, to say you are officially in the second trimester. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but when you're pregnant, every single day counts, every single trimester counts. So it mattered to me and I really wanted to just clear that up. So if anyone else was confused, I hope that was helpful to you because it really helped clarify things for me. And at week 13, baby is the size of a peach and this thing smells so good. I cannot wait until the end of my update. I'm just going to cut into this thing. It smells so ripe and I'm just excited to try it. So baby is 2.91 inches, so almost 3 full inches this week. And as far as weight, 0.81 ounces, so pretty close to 1 ounce. And let me just run over the highlights real quick on the baby at 13 weeks. It says, can you believe baby is forming vocal cords and teeth? Even though baby's still teeny, he or she already has fingerprints. Baby's intestines are moving from the umbilical cord to their more permanent place in the tummy. And then it says the size and the weight, which we also said. Oh, also, his or her head's now about 1/3 the size of the body. Remember, the head used to be bigger than the body, and I totally remember that from my first ultrasound. It's completely alien. My second ultrasound, I think it was pretty much half and half, and now it's 1/3. So it's just crazy, the whole stages of development that the baby goes through. I noticed that in my Pregnancy Plus app, when I pull up what the baby looks like, there is such a big difference between this is week 13, how the baby totally looks more human, and then if you go back to week 12, there's definitely more of an alien look. So that's week 12 and I am at week 13 now and definitely looking more like a baby, which is so exciting. So one really exciting thing this week is I am pretty sure that I felt movement for the very first time. It was definitely a light fluttery feeling, and the first time I felt it I was like, no, that can't be the baby, it has to just be something going on in my stomach. But then when it happened 2 to 3 more times, the same light little fluttery feeling, I was pretty sure that that was her. So that was really exciting. Being able to feel the baby move is so cool and crazy at the same time. The bigger they get, the crazier it gets. I remember just looking like an alien was about to pop out of my stomach towards the end with Miles, but right now feeling those light flutters are just really exciting. I have gained 1 pound this week, so about 5 pounds total. Cravings this week, nothing too new. I still am craving a lot of cold things. Still do not like hot coffee, but I still require coffee. So I've been doing iced coffee, and for the longest time I was having just Starbucks iced coffee, but I was getting really sick of it. So I decided to go to Dunkin' one day because Miles and I were driving out to the new house and there wasn't a Starbucks there, but there was a Dunkin' that we were gonna drive right by, and usually Dunkin' is not my favorite for coffee. It's upset my stomach in the past, but I felt like it was desperate times. So I drove through the line, and just what caught my eye off the menu was their frozen coffee. It was a really hot day. Sounded good. I was going to get my normal iced coffee, but I was like, let's try the blended frozen one. So I just got the original frozen coffee, and it was absolutely amazing that I have had it, not even kidding you, every single day since. So yeah, I've been loving just the original Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I swear it just helps with my symptoms and just overall mood for the day. So I just have to make sure I get my morning frozen Dunkin' coffee. My husband's been a trooper, especially on the weekend. He'll run out, and kind of begrudgingly, but he will run out and grab me my coffee so I can have it before I get out of bed, because I swear it just makes all of our lives so much easier if I have that, and I just feel better and more productive. Still not wearing maternity clothes. I've been wearing a lot of leggings, like stretchy shorts, and for work I've been wearing those leggings that I talked about in a past video from Walmart. They're so comfortable, and that's what I've kind of been living in for work. Let's see. Okay, so symptoms. This week has been the first where I feel like my belly has gotten noticeably tighter, and to a size where when I bend down to try to get something for Miles or get something that I dropped, I feel like it's harder, like it's just there for the first time, you know, like it's kind of in the way, it's uncomfortable when I bend down and try to get something. So that's been new this week. Before I was able to kind of move around with no issue, but you know, my belly is just at the size now where things are getting a little more uncomfortable. Maybe I'll have to get one of those grabber things to help me pick stuff up off the floor, because I have a son who is constantly dropping toys or losing things under the couch, so maybe one of those things will be necessary for me soon. Still breaking out like crazy, and definitely in weirder places than I've ever broken out before. Like my nose. My nose is just getting like bombarded. Where else? My chest, which I've never broken out in these places before, so I know my body's just all out of whack, and honestly it's annoying to be breaking out, but I would take that over the nausea that I have not been feeling this week. Hallelujah. It comes maybe in little waves if I wait too long to eat, but it is nothing compared to how bad it has been in the past. I don't feel like my life is strictly controlled by when I eat, what I eat, and my nausea, so that is great. I feel like my energy is back. I just feel way more like myself. I don't know if I've been feeling nesting symptoms or if I'm just so excited to move into our house, maybe a little bit of both. I've been doing so much research on like organizing ideas and things, and I just cannot wait to get the nursery set up. I've been looking on Pinterest for all sorts of inspiration about that. My husband and I decided on baby girl's name, at least like 98%. I don't know when I'm gonna officially announce that yet. Maybe I should do like a cute video and announce it in a cute way, but I'm not quite there yet to announce it. And we also do not have a middle name yet, so I guess I should come up with a middle name before I announce it, but it's really exciting, and Miles likes the name too, so it just seems so much more real when you know the gender and you have a name, so that's been really exciting. Along with the nausea pretty much subsiding completely, I have not had any more back pain, which has been amazing. I do not think I have had one headache this week, or at least one that I have had to take any Tylenol or anything for, so that has been great. Like I said, I've just been feeling so much better. One symptom I have been experiencing, which this may be TMI, but this is a pregnancy update, and pregnancy is not always pretty and bow ties and flowers. So I have not been 100% regular this week. Usually I am, and I remember with Miles, constipation is definitely a symptom, and I know it only gets worse the longer you let it go. So my doctor had given me a packet of all like these approved foods and medications and things like that, and there was a section on there for what you can take for constipation or just like to prevent it. So I went ahead and I picked up Milk of Magnesia. This is just the Walmart brand. I picked this up last week when I went in there for the jeggings. And yeah, so it's just a saline laxative and cramp-free relief. It's wild cherry flavor, which I'm not in love with. It tastes very chalky, but you know what? It works. I've taken it twice now, and it gets the job done. So it's safe for pregnancy. I remember from my last pregnancy that you do not want to go too long without a bowel movement, or you will be very uncomfortable and develop some, you'll just be very uncomfortable. So it's better to just like prevent that before it occurs, and taking Milk of Magnesia has helped me when I realize like, hey, it's been a minute. So I will take that, and that just helps get me back on track. And it also makes me feel so much better. I mean, honestly, you don't feel very good when you're not regular. So anyway, we can move on now, but that is a symptom I wanted to mention because it's a real symptom that a lot of people deal with. I know a lot of pregnant people watch my channel and videos, so it's just a tip I thought I'd pass along that I did not know my first pregnancy. So you're welcome. Oh, and for the belly button in or out question, it is out, you guys, pretty much all the time. You can't really notice it through my clothes yet, like you can towards the end. So yeah, belly button's out, rings are still on. I have still been exercising, definitely way more than last week. Last week I was just having a rough week, but this time just my symptoms have subsided a lot, so I've been back at the gym, which makes me just feel so much better overall. Also, my husband and I have been taking our nightly walks. I clocked it last night, and we do pretty close to 3 miles, just like a casual walk. It's not like fast or anything, but I still think that's good to be just up and keeping active. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go on nightly walks together anymore because someone's gonna have to be home while Miles is asleep. So what I plan on doing is taking one of my dogs with me. That's what I did when I was pregnant with Miles. I just walked around our neighborhood in the evenings. I took our rescue dog with me, who is not the biggest fan of strangers, which is kind of hard when we try to have friends over, but it's great for when I'm taking walks by myself because I feel very safe with him. Super protective, so that's good. It makes me feel like I can go for walks at night with him and not feel like scared or like I'm in danger or anything like that. I have been definitely doing more shopping for baby girl, and there are about 3 things that I'm waiting to come in, and 1 item for myself, which is this really cute maternity dress that I'm going to show you guys, but none of them have come in yet, but I'm expecting to get them all in this week. So for my next week update, I'll show you all the stuff that I got her and the 1 cute little dress that I got myself. But I stopped at this higher end secondhand kids clothing store called Once Upon a Child. They're in Florida where I live, and I know they're in upstate New York because I've been there with my mom before, but I have always had such good luck finding things that are either new, barely used, with tags on, name brands for so much cheaper than you would ever buy them. So I wanted to run in and just see their girl selection because I have never really shopped for a girl before. And I wanted to show you the 2 things that I found. The first one is by, who is this by? This is by Oshkosh B'gosh, Baby B'gosh technically. And it's this really cute little overall. You can see their little polka dots, and it's a jean skirt with these wooden buttons and 2 little pockets. It's size 6 to 9 months, and I just thought it would be so cute. Let me see. This costs $4, and I mean, I'm sure you couldn't buy it for $4 in the store, so I picked that one up. And then the other thing I picked up is by a brand that I don't recognize, but what's it called? Samgami Baby. I have no idea what that brand is, but I thought this was a really cute kind of blue and white floral color, and it's a jumpsuit. It's also so soft and stretchy. 6 to 9 months, which it seems a little big in my opinion, but maybe she can grow into it. But this was really cute and it was only $5. So I'm just kind of picking up some things here or there. I think I mentioned this before, but I saved all of Miles's clothes from newborn to, I don't know, maybe like 3T. It's all like in bins and storage. So I saved it thinking, you know, maybe I was gonna have another boy, and if I did, I'd be set. So I'm gonna go through all of that stuff, and if there's any like gender neutral stuff, which there may be a few, but definitely not many. A lot of it was definitely like boy, like nautical boy type clothing. But what I'm excited about is I can take them all to this Once Upon a Child place. You can either sell it to them or you can kind of do a store credit exchange, and you obviously get more if you do the store credit. So I might see what I get, but I think that's a good way to get rid of the boy clothes and help me acquire more girl clothes. So I'm gonna do that after we move in and I have a chance to go through those clothes. I also might save some of my favorite Miles clothes and make one of those quilts out of them. I'm not gonna make it, but I'll send it to one of those like Etsy shops. Or you can have like a cute stuffed animal made out of it, which is really cute too. So I think I might do something like that, but I am excited just to work on her wardrobe and her room and all that stuff. So that's kind of been where my focus has been at lately with her. So I think that's pretty much it for my 13-week update. Make sure you stay tuned. This week I have a vlog / house update going up on my channel. And like I said, we're so close to moving in our new house. I have so many projects and just different things I'm going to be working on once we get in the house, and a lot of different videos, organization, decor, vlogs, day in the life, so much cool stuff. So make sure you are subscribed, make sure your notification bell's on, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I forgot to do my belly shot last week, and I almost forgot again this week, but here we are. This is week 13. Can you see what I'm saying about my belly button? Just one of the joys of pregnancy. But yeah, here is the belly, and I am definitely feeling and looking pregnant this week.
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in